Hello everyone and welcome back to Ash of God's Redemption. And let's just continue where we left off. Which means we are moving on to the Burial Stockade. By going on the... Or well, almost. I think there's one stop before. But yeah, let's go through the Raven Gorge, I guess. A narrow ravine between pointed cliffs. A shortcut for those who can bear incessant croaking and bird droppings falling on their heads. Sure. Oh? You hear sounds of fighting and spur your horses. After a bend in the road, you almost stumble over soldiers' corpses. You see bandits taking a wagon off-road. They notice you, drop their prize, and draw their swords. Well, we didn't get any fights last time, so... oh, while we were traveling, I mean. So I guess we're gonna fight now instead. Yeah. Alright. Let's start with some archery, shall we? Oh, almost gone. You're gonna regret using up all your energy, sir. Told ya. Alright, let's have you shoot someone. Very nice. What you gonna do, sir? That's right, absolutely nothing. Not that I can do much more. Maybe do her instead. Oh, almost dead. I mean, you still can't reach anyone. Let's do that. Alright. Well, let's have you do something now. Hey, Thorn. You want to get attacked by her, do you? I'll oblige. Yep, bad idea. Let's have you finish this off, shall we? Very nice. Nice amount of gold. Oh, definitely not going to put that on anyone. The bandits are defeated. You search the bodies and take the travel documents from the fallen commander. Now you can pass as wagon guards and ride through the burial stockade with ease. Nice. The bandits partially plundered the wagon and made a mess of the supplies. Is it worth the time to collect them? Let's go with depart with whatever is left inside. You continue your journey without wasting any time. The bandits probably haven't taken too much, and recruits will still find the remainder useful. Alright. Perilous path. That doesn't sound good. A path leading from the hunter's outpost to the burial stockade. It shortens the way and some travelers' lives if you believe the locals. Hey, we made it. That leg of the journey anyway. Let's see what happens now. How is that? How does that work? So we can talk to people at the inn. I don't know if that's första or andra. Market, stockade. Okay, let's check the horse first. You hear a strange noise from where you hitched your horse. You return to the hitching post and notice another horse. Troubling. You aren't planning to spend much time in the stockades, and you've no use for guests or new acquaintances. Sop spots you, yelling enthusiastically. Thorn, can you believe it? Your horse went completely lame, so I'm at the market looking through the rows for a fresh one. This hag is selling one, so I ask the price. She then vanishes, and only the horse remains. I've got the deed right here in my hands. Yeah, that is suspicious. You regard the horse distrustfully. Check your purse, then. There's likely a hefty sum missing, if there was one to begin with. Sop shrugs. I didn't have the money on me, but I still have the deed. It was in your name, Thorn. And can you guess who sold me the horse? It was Unda. What do you say to that? And no one even saw Unda at the market except for me. No one even knows how that horse got there. Must be witchcraft, Thorn. Huh. You examine the horse, checking the saddlebags. A purse is tied to the horse's bridle. Is this a trick or some bad joke? Well, I've got a sense of humor. Never look a gift horse in the mouth. True. And we do need to go there. But I feel like doing that last. Few dare pass through the wasteland, but even those taking a detour can still buy what they need. Sure. Let's buy that. Don't really want to buy anything else. Alright. People still need to eat and drink, even at the wasteland's edge. Perhaps it would be a good idea to stop by. Hey. You came straight here when you arrived. You're staying for good, I presume? Ha! You think we'll drink ourselves to sleep? You're mistaken. We're no amateurs. Besides, we need to muster up some courage before heading into the wasteland. That's the road you chose, right? And what do you think, Andra? How else then? A detour? We'd lose a lot of time that way. Besides, they've surely sent someone to give chase. I sensed your desperation from the start, so don't go disappointing me now, Thorn. I don't care if I disappoint you. I only care about saving my children. The wasteland is the shortest way to Frigga, so you'd better muster some courage. And I will. My resolve strengthens by the moment, as a matter of fact. Given this swell of bravery, would you mind telling me where tonight will be spent? Oh, Andra, you're a grown woman and quite a skilled killer, but you've got no sense of humor. Alright, I'll tell you when we're moving out. Well, yes, we're going to the stockade. You must deliver the wagon train to the burial stockade sergeant and have your papers checked before moving on. The sergeant is so pleased to see the wagon train that he doesn't even bother checking your documents. He promptly invites you to make yourself at home in the stockade and then excuses himself, pleading an urgent matter. Okay. As you leave the stockade, a stranger approaches you. His clothes, face, and mannerisms all seem suspicious. His outward demeanor is friendly, but his smile is so unnerving that you find yourself clenching the hilt of your sword. It's not easy talking to someone you'd prefer dispatching. Your name is seriously Helm? Okay. Hey, calm down, buddy. Don't be such a hothead. I need a favor. I'm sure you don't remember me, but I recognized your face right away. Name's Helm. I was curious if you're headed west? First of all, I'm not your buddy. I've no idea who you are. And furthermore, why do you care where I'm going? You're Thorn Brenin, aren't you? You've grown older, but you're still tough as nails. We used to travel together when I was younger. You've probably known thousands like me in your lifetime. I saw you and thought to myself, who else but Mad Thorn would dare cross the wasteland? Perhaps he could use a hand. Let's say I believe you and you do in fact know me. I can't say the same. Not to mention, among the thousands who've traveled with me, plenty have been scoundrels. What do I need you for? You don't visit the wasteland often, do you? I know a guide who goes there regularly. He's not all there, but no one else dares so much as glance in that direction. What makes you think I'll be able to trust him? Don't think I would if I were you, but I've seen him take people to the wasteland and bring them back alive too. Couldn't you use someone like that? Aye, we could use someone like that. If this friend of yours comes with you, I'd even tolerate your company. I've just one question. If you already have a guide, why do you need me? Exactly. Through the wasteland, just the two of us? No thanks. I'd be avoiding it altogether had I not run into you. Well then, I guess that's settled. Great! I'll go tell Score, our guide. With you by my side, this trip will be as easy as falling off a log. You're not the first to assume I can get someone out of trouble. But I'm not your father, and I'm not going to do your fighting for you. I'm perfectly capable of cracking skulls, and I got a nice hammer for it. But it's important to have people you can trust. Nothing worse than being abandoned in the middle of a journey when things get tough. You're an honest man, that's why I took notice. Well, I don't remember you. I know nothing of your self-proclaimed honesty. Instead, I'll just give you one warning. Make an attempt to trick me in any way, and I'll take your head off. I'll let you know once I'm ready to head out. Well, I guess we're leaving. The road to the wasteland. All the necessary preparations are complete. Time to attempt crossing the wasteland. You gather your party and wait for Helm at the gate. To your dismay, he comes alone. Where's that guide of yours? Did you just make him up? The mercenary scratches his head and looks at you apologetically. The madman's already gone ahead. We'll catch up with him on the road once we get to the wasteland. You have to set out, guide or no. Well, alright, you say to Helm, but you're riding in front and to my right. Why? The mercenary asks, confused. You give Helm a wink. Much easier to chop you to bits that way. Gods help you if Score isn't waiting for us, or if he ends up being completely useless. Fair enough, you know? Cloppity cloppity clop. So, what's gonna happen next? Oh? Helm! Did you not say we would catch up to the guide? Perhaps we don't even need one. Look, there's some sort of road here. Unused it seems, but you can still see it. I heard that it'll take you straight to the other end of the wasteland. Helm is visibly nervous. Everyone and their mother would be scurrying about if it were that easy to cross without a guide. Finding a road's easy, but making it through is the tough part. Besides, we can't just send him away now, can we? Look, there he is. We're catching up. Continuing your journey, you soon notice a rider plodding along. Your party catches up to him. He halts and dismounts. You do as well and approach. Safe journey, friend. Your score, right? I don't believe we've been acquainted, friend. I know your companion, though. Found a couple of pals who can protect you, eh, Helm? Everyone needs some protection. Hey, right. It's not really clear who's defending whom here. May not even matter when worst comes to worst. We're not acquainted, but that's easy to fix. My name is Thorn Brenin, and I suggest you join my squad. That's a good suggestion. I need to cross the wasteland as much as you. I wouldn't want to do it alone, and you're in need of a guide. They say it's not your first time here. What attracts you to this cursed place? What about you? I realize Helm wouldn't bring murderers with him, but still. The fact that we're no murderers should be enough. I guess so. Knowing I can take you through the wasteland should suffice then. Well, since we're both not ready to share our life stories, perhaps you can tell me about the wasteland itself? I've only ever heard what the temple servants say about it. Aye, the temple servants only complicate things. I used to be a wandering monk. I've heard enough temple lectures about this land's corruption, yet no one knows what truly happened here. Of what, I've no doubt. However, one thing is clear. Powerful sorcery has changed this land, twisted it somehow. I see that you still do not understand. It's as if a foreign realm, foreign to mankind, has begun seeping into this place, displacing what was here before. This new realm isn't meant for our eyes, which is what makes it so dangerous. Still don't get it? You really have quite a convoluted way of expressing yourself. I can hardly believe you. Some say the Wasteland's only true threats are those people themselves bring to it. What do you think about that? That's quite reasonable. It's as if the filth here is attracted to the vermin coming from the outside. Can't quite describe it any other way. Time flies strangely in the wasteland, so let's not waste any. Stick together, follow me, and don't deviate from the path. Got it? Then off we go. Alright. Let's do just that. Those two are trailing behind. The two. I think those are the twins? Is one of the twins at least. I'm not sure about who that is. I mean, he said stick together. That's not really sticking together. A couple dozen wolf carcasses are scattered on the road, all hacked to pieces. It makes the horses nervous and you pull back on their bridles. Wading through the carrion, you find a couple of dead enses. This can't be good. You travel half a league before reaching an intersection and are ambushed by white-masked cutthroats. It's clear that the enemy does not desire a peaceful resolution. With nowhere to run, a fight is inevitable. Score glances at you, nods at the enses, and steps aside ostentatiously. As a guide, he clearly doesn't view fighting as his responsibility. You'll have to deal with the problem yourself. Fine. Alright. Alright. Let's go and kill some enses. Nice. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Let's have Thorn do something. I'm really wondering what they're doing. Okay, well, at least it did something now. Let's do that. And that. Nice. Let's get rid of you. I do not appreciate that healing. If we do that... Nice. Oh, did something. Okay. Let's give that to you. Ouch. How rude. Oh, got him low. sure what that was, but okay. Something's better than nothing, I suppose. There we go. Come on, Brett. Almost. He walks really weirdly. Is that okay? No matter. That was all for naught. Your friend is now very dead. And so are you. Awesome. Ooh, that's nice. And 55 Strixes. And a bunch of level ups. Okay. You're getting closer to the western border of Burkana. Having traversed the feared Ashen Wasteland, you'll find yourself in the Marsh Watch. Well, that will happen next time. Thank you so much for watching. Please consider leaving a like and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Bye!